All right. Welcome everyone for more Final Fantasy 16. Today we will be getting Echoes of the Fallen. I definitely said that wrong. It's fine. So yeah, last time we finished up all the side content in the Rising Tide, only to realize you can't finish crafting all the stuff unless you uh, beat the main game, and then it unlocks like a roguelike mode that you can play. Means all that remains is this quest right here, Echoes of the Fallen from Karen. And let's just get in there. Let's see what's going on.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
Make sure I'm stocked up. Okay. Alright, Karen.
Still alive, are ya?
Tell me what's going on.
Is something the matter, Karen? You seem perturbed.
Don't know. How clever of you to notice. But yes, something's come to my attention, and I'll be damned if I know what to make of it.
Alright, go on.
Go on.
It's probably quicker if I just show you.
Transition to
Here.
pre-rendered.
Some sort of crystal. Though, I don't remember seeing one that color before.
Aye, well, that makes two of us. In all my long years of trading, both over and under the counter, I've never seen anything quite like it. They're calling them dusk crystals, on account of colour.
I see. And they can be used to cast magics.
That they can. Just like their brighter, shinier cousins.
I assume there's catch.
Difference is, they don't last as long. After a couple of goes lighting your pipe, they crumble away to nothing.
So just kind of crap.
That's how I heard about them. From crystal traders moaning that someone's been flooding the market with dodgy goods. And after asking the right people the right questions, and paying the right price, of course, I managed to get my hands on a sample.
I see why you're perturbed.
Uh-oh.
I hope. Do you feel that, Clive?
Yes.
Oh boy. Meanwhile, the Imperial Fringes.
All right, lads, that'll do for today. I said that'll do for today.
Yes, Chief. Yes, Chief.
Let's get this lot back to town, fill our purses and then our bellies. What did
Oh, boy.
you two do now?
Please tell us you brought another lantern.
Stay calm, both of you. Who needs a lantern when you've got one of these?
Not as much light, TBH.
All that work for a single spark. Well, there'll be no more sampling the merchandise today.
Friends.
That sounded close, Chief. Really close. Really, really close.
Now, lads, what am I always telling you? Good things come to those who run.
Wait for us, Chief!
Hello. Oh, is this an Omega fight? Oh boy.
I've never felt a tremor this far inland before.
Me neither. But then, I'd never seen skies like these till a few moons ago, and it's been all change ever since. Come to think of it, the first anyone ever heard of these dust crystals was after you lot came back from the Dominion and brought this bloody weather with you.
Do you think the two things are connected?
Probably.
Who knows? Could just be that with Drake's tail gone, the black market was running short of the good stuff. The Dominion's mines were the only source of new shards left in Storm after a certain evil outlaw decided to do away with the other mothers. And with the price of decent crystals going through the roof, traders turned to dealing in stuff they'd never have touched before.
The question is, who's selling these crystals and where are they? Wait. This color. They couldn't be from Origin, could they? No, that wouldn't make sense. I saw it form in the sky, and that was long after we returned from the Dominion. But if they didn't come from Origin or any of the other mother crystals, then... does that mean...
That you missed one? Aye. That were my thinking any road. Another mother crystal we didn't know about.
I'll speak with Joshua. If you're right about this, we need
Why
to
all
find
these
it.
people hide mother
And
crystals?
quick, I'd say. On account of which, I'll take this shard over to Tomes for you. Get him to give it a once-over, case it rings any bells.
Right. Thank you.
And I expect you'll be wanting Jill's help with this too.
Right again. I will. Let me go and find Joshua, and we'll meet you in the shelves.
Great. Echoes of the Fallen. Now, Ares a big fan of this one. Alright, yep. Chasing the Echoes. Quest destinations for Echoes of the Fallen. Have the purple marker. After accepting the quest, current objectives will be displayed on the list. Yep. And then you can reprioritize. Yep. Ah, excuse me. Hey, bud.
Joshua, we need to talk. Karen's caught wind of something that I don't think we can afford to ignore.
Aye, that is troubling. Not least because the Undying made no mention of these dusk crystals in any of their recent reports.
So they weren't aware of them either.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they merely deemed them unworthy of my attention. Wrongly, I might add, for I am inclined to share Lady Karen's misgivings.
Sounds like he recorded
Then
in a
we'd
different
better take
studio.
her advice and consult Hippocrates forthwith.
To the shelves, then. With our combined insight, I'm sure we'll discern something of use, be it no more than a place to start.
Let's hope so.
He sounds just like slightly different. It's one of those things where it's like either the actor couldn't quite remember the full voice he was doing, or he was in another studio and it sounds a little off because of that.
There you are. I've taken the liberty of telling these two everything I told you.
Thank you, Karen.
It's hard to believe such a lusterless shard could conjure much of anything. And you truly think this came from a mother crystal? One we never knew existed?
Every other shard in the Twins did. Why should these dusk crystals be any different? Dim though they may be.
We know they first appeared on the black market shortly after Ultima Car's primogenesis, darkening the skies. So might the two be connected? Could the spell have created a new mother crystal, perhaps? A
Right, now he
replacement
sounds
for the
fine.
ones we destroyed.
Maybe it was bad mixing.
What do you think, Hippocrates?
I think there may well be a connection. Yet, If we are to believe that the original Mother Crystals were of Ultima's making, does it seem likely that he would have need of anything so palpably inferior? No. I hazard that it was not Ultima who created these crystals, but humanity. More specifically, our fallen forebears, whose wonders litter the land even now. Legend holds that the fallen challenged the gods in order to win their power, and came tantalizingly close to doing so. It seems only reasonable that they should wish to learn the secrets of the crystals which the gods bestowed upon them.
So they could make their own.
Precisely. You may recall that the tale of the sins of Zemeckis begins with the colloquy of the sages, a council wherein humanity sought to uncover the last secrets of the gods before waging their war to learn what little remained. It is perfectly possible that an understanding of how to craft crystals was among their many achievements.
Among their many achievements, prior to their fall.
Indeed. The same enlightened souls forged great and terrible weapons called the iconoclasts, from which icons derived their name, and turned them against each other in the Magitech War. A pointless conflict which served only to make its victors more confident of their right to supplant the gods on high. And when at last they ventured to do so, the resultant imbalance in the ether is said to have been so great that the skies themselves turned black and began to boil. The first recorded Arcade sky, I suspect. Which brings us back to the matter at hand. It is my belief that these shards are the product of a long-slumbering Magitech mother crystal, stirred to life by a similar etheric upheaval to the one which accompanied its creator's fall.
Meaning the land is being bled of ether as we speak, despite all our efforts to the contrary.
Clive, do you remember what Shula told us? That her ancestors had learned of a means to make mother crystals, and that they discovered it in an ancient ruin. Who else but the Fallen could have been responsible?
There's only one way to know for sure. We track down whoever's selling them
Wonder
and
if you
find
do
their
it in the other
source.
order, if there's a different line.
Karen, where did you buy this one?
Down in Port Isolde when I was scratching around for supplies. Since the Imperials buggered off and took the tariffs with them, you can find all sorts of interesting stuff on the docks. Go and have a chat with the mercenaries guarding the gates. Your uncle's got some good lads there. You know when to keep a watchful eye and when to turn a blind one. Oh, and take the crystal with you. Might be your key to the underworld.
Thank you. I will.
Shall we then, brother?
I'm coming too. If there is another Mother Crystal out there and it's anything like the others, you'll need all the help you can get.
I was hoping you'd say that. One more time then. Together.
Off we go then. Be our last time with Jill before we fly off to Origin. Because it's just us and Joshua going with Dion. Alright, for Port Isolde. Let's go. Wow.
Samuel, slow down! Not bloody likely!
Oh, dude.
Fuck me. They're fast on their feet.
What's going on here, I wonder?
What indeed? Let's ask.
Dude. Alright? You continue, you will not be able to return. Alright, well. This is a pivotal moment, apparently, according to that sentence. You know what? Sure. Lock in.
Excuse me. Who were those men just now?
Bloody troublemakers, that's who. As soon as I asked them to present their packs for inspection, they turned white as a sheet and legged it. I chased them all away from the gates, but they're swift as hares. Still, at least we kept the bastards out. Don't need their kind stirring up any more strife.
And what manner of strife have they been stirring up exactly?
Hey? Are you joking? This business with the crystals?
Sorry, we've been away for a while. What's been going on?
Alright, I'll humor you. After the paltry rations the Imperials left behind dried up, folks started trading crystals out in the open. We turned a blind eye at first. Lord Byron's orders. Way he saw it, it weren't right to deny people the one thing they were all clamoring for. Till the dust started turning up, that is. Dusk crystals, they're called. Ill-favored shards that crack as soon as you look at them. Not that the folk who bought them by the bucket load knew that. And they were baying for blood when they found out. In the end, his lordship had to step in and ban the blasted things. And we've been searching the pack of every trader who's darkened our gates ever since.
I see. And you think the men you were pursuing might have been trading in these dusk crystals?
Why, you in the market for some? Anyway, I wouldn't rule it out. In fact, I put a few gil on it.
We might still be able to catch them.
We might.
If you are heading up that way, you want to keep your sword handy. There's more than dodgy traders plying the roads these days.
Yep,
Understood.
we're aware.
We'll be careful.
If those men were selling dusk crystals, I think it unlikely that they will risk returning to Port Isolde.
Which means this might be our only chance of catching them.
Let's get after him then. Nope. Not part of the quest, it's just annoying. It's just some dudes. Around here. Looks like they'll be up by the bridge.
Where are they?
Still some distance ahead, I'd wager. They were making a good pace.
Okay, here we are. Where you at, fellas? A lot of pre-rendered stuff in this.
There's another one.
Still no sign of those traders, though.
No. I just hope we haven't lost them.
These blimmin' tremors are scaring off all our customers.
The few that weren't scared off by the skies, you mean?
Perhaps one of those merchants has seen something. Forgive me, but did you happen to see 3 men in robes pass this way?
Yeah, I seen them. Poor bastards.
What do you mean?
A gang of nasty-looking brutes was on their trail.
Caught up with them just up the road, screaming at them they were, "Your crystals or your lives," and all that. Only the daft buggers kept their crystals and legged it.
In which direction, out of interest?
Up that way.
Alright then.
Towards the Old Hill docks. If it's help they seek there, they won't find any. But perhaps they might find a place to hide.
Let's hope so. And then we can find them before their pursuers do. Thank you. And please, take care on the road.
Alright. Get down there.
Come on. They're no good to us dead.
Lead the way, brother.
Britain Clive. Go. Couple those.
Turn the whole place upside down if you have to. They're here somewhere.
So the bandits haven't found them either. There's still time.
Alright. We gotta find them first. Bandits over there. These guys are much lower level. Yeah, this one's supposed to be first, I think.
Not come here to brawl with brigands, brother.
You're right. Let's focus on finding the traitors.
I am focusing, thank you very much.
Who the fuck are you?
They're in the way.
Impressive.
Alright. Alright, he's done with. Where are they? Maybe inside of this house? Didn't see interact option. Come on. You can hop that fence. In here?
You lot took a wrong turn.
Uh-huh. Alright. What's that?
So,
How many of them are there?
Field sent his cell swords, did he?
Where are these guys at? Just anywhere in town. Not on the docks themselves. Means they must be over this way, I guess.
Oi. We got company.
Why? Hello? Anybody home? Oh, found him.
Go on, Finger. You can go on. Chief, neither. I'll reach. This should be far enough.
What's up, fellas?
Chief, they've found us. It's getting so a man can't even catch his fucking breath.
Gentlemen, a word. We understand you've been selling some crystals.
And like I told your thieving mates, you're not fucking getting them. So you could take your massive sword and shove it.
I'm sure I could, but we're not thieves.
Over here. I can smell the one who shat himself.
If you've got a plan, Chief, tell us you've got a plan.
Of course I've got a bloody plan. Good things and all that. Let's start again, shall we? You say you're interested in the crystal trade?
Not exactly. In actual fact, we were hoping to talk about this.
Is that all? Well, then I know just how to help. If you're after the short shifter, he's over here!
Are you mad?
Trust a scouser to be
Slippery
selling
little
crystal.
pricks. Clinkers on the ground, quick as you like.
Gentlemen, you've got it all wrong. Do we look like merchants? He's the one you want. Just look at what he's got in his hand.
What? Him?
The All
Wait,
Reap
I'm
earlier was a thing.
Do let us know if you need any more help.
They won't get far, Clive.
No. But they'll wish they had.
Oh, Alright, fellas.
I'll carve you like a suckling pig and feed you to your fucking dog.
Excellent comeback, Clive. Alright, goodbye. Really good against trash.
Did you see which way they went?
North. Making for 3 reads at a guess.
So, for those wondering, that fight consisted of, from the perspective of anyone
After them.
except Clive,
If they reach the swamps, we'll never pick up their trail.
he grew wings, shot lasers, and then time stopped and everyone fell in half. It's a very particular action from Liverpool with, as you probably guessed from that, not the best reputation. I mean, I've heard, like, the term used as a joke,
something odd
usually.
about those 3.
So,
They seem less like merchants and more like...
Charlatans? One might argue that a merchant is naught but a mummer without his motley.
amused.
or like, the other combination here uses EastEnders, which I know is a show, but nothing I know in detail about that. Alright. Buffalo in the way. Past him. Wide berth. Howdy, fellas. I didn't. Oh, they've been ganged up by chocobos. Oh, no,
What
never
did you
mind.
find, boy?
Clive, judging by the state of the ground, a lot more passed this way than our 3 charlatans.
Another group of bandits.
I doubt they'd leave this crystal behind. Regardless, we're on the right track. Let's pick up the pace.
I think they're magnets for bad luck. Oh, they maybe did get surrounded by chocobos. Never mind. Oh no, they're just
They
hanging
wouldn't
out there.
risk stopping at Martha's Rest, would they?
Not if they hope to pass unnoticed.
Then we'd better stick to the swamps.
EastEnders people from the East End of London. Real creative with our names. I mean, yeah. That is, I guess. Get built up. While the impulse does its thing. Oh, jeez. Chat.
Again.
To me, Blades! You're finished.
What? Okay. There they are. Hey guys.
Fuck. Persistent bastards, I'll give them that. Friends, I knew those louts were no match for you.
But of course you did. Because you know what we're capable of, don't you? Now, you deal in crystal. Dusk crystal. And we want to know where you got it. So you're going to tell us.
Mm-hmm.
Let's assume for a moment that we are the merchants you're looking for. Why would we tell you where we procure our stock? What kind of shepherd leads a wolf straight?
Are they getting worse?
Uh-huh. Ah, the lights are on. So,
Clive, the tower.
yep, big tower.
Well, that's new.
That's impossible.
I was wondering when we were gonna get to this because they like talk about they like
Chief,
specifically
someone else
call
got
it
into
out
the tower?
early in the
You
game.
daft sod.
And what would they find there if they did?
I wouldn't know. I've never been there. Echoes, maybe? Or fallen rubbish? I really couldn't say. The entrance is sealed tight. No way in.
And how would you know that if you've never been there?
Look! Behind you! An Akashic monster!
If you think I'm going to fall for another one of your cheap tricks...
Clive, trouble.
What's up, Buffalo?
What? Oh.
Wait, don't you dare!
I don't think Martha would appreciate that thing on her doorstep.
Probably not.
Alright.
Let them run then. I have an idea where they'll be heading anyway. This shouldn't take too long.
This one just starts with a wild goose chase, huh? Yep, go on that way. Wow. Finally above curve on level again. Probably do this one first. For others if you're like me, because man, the level difference does matter. You can really feel it in the Leviathan DLC at points. Bubble. Knock this thing down so I can... Okay. Hold this. Build our combo. Draw. And a big slice. Fire. And fire, and that's pretty close to enough here. Yeah, don't even need to spend more skills. Alright.
Well, that was ill-timed.
But at least we know what was chasing the merchants.
That's twice we've saved them now.
Area, because you mentioned earlier, I don't want to say a song name because it'll be a spoiler. I saw the face on the thing and I was immediately like, oh, that's Omega. So I understand why you said that now.
I don't see anyone.
I've had enough of bandits and beasts, Chief. Can't we just go home?
And let those thieving pricks march in and take what's ours?
What's ours? Oh, no. You don't mean...
The Dusk Crystals, aye. Halleck? Marnik? We're going back to that tower if it's the last thing we do.
But the lights, Chief. What about the lights?
Huh?
First you whine about it being too dark, then you whine about it being too light. Think about how easy it'll be to mine now.
Think about how easy it'll be to see with everything irradiated.
And you're sure they're bound for the tower? When they aren't running away from trouble, they're running towards it.
Do you know anything of the place, Joshua?
Alas, not. I have seen it labeled Sage Spire on some maps, but beyond that, the ruins are no different from any other fallen derelict. Another impenetrable relic of the past.
Not so impenetrable, apparently. Our friends plainly found a way in.
They could be living there, like we do in the Invincible.
Well, the tower is unquestionably large enough to hide 3 merchants. But is it large enough to hide what we seek?
A mother crystal.
Pretty big.
It would go some way to explain why the area was among the first in Rosaria to fall to the Blight.
Then it's settled. We head to East Pool and make our
dark
approach from the dim.
FF14. Yeah, they picked the most disliked accent they could possibly fit that was appropriate for the game, attached it to the most annoying people in the community. It all makes sense.
What are you after?
This back.
Much obliged.
Sell this off.
Very well.
Alright. And then up this way. Through here? Up to the Phoenix Gate? Oh no, that just opens the world map. Okay, we're just looking for him. Oh, it's the door that I saw way earlier in the game. That I kept coming back to. It's that little door in that tiny nook. Right around here. Oh.
Are those goblins? What are they doing in the Deadlands?
They're a lot greener than normal.
Look what they're carrying. I don't recall ever hearing of goblins using fallen relics as weapons.
Well, they certainly aren't welcoming gifts.
Clive, remember where we are.
No magic. Right.
Oh no, am I not be allowed to use...
They're even uglier up close.
Yep. Oh, great.
You're gonna be alright. We'll manage.
Decided to run over here and jump in for your butt, huh? 2, 3, walk up, shank him. There we go. Stuff.
Let's hope that was the last of them.
Indeed. I'd almost forgotten what it was like to have to rely on steel alone.
Clive, Joe,
What'd you
you
find?
may want to see this.
Did you find the door?
What?
Yes, he did. This is where the door is. Joshua, I found this like 40 hours ago. But it's open now.
It was open when I found it.
Someone was in a hurry. 3 guesses as to who.
Then this must be their way into the tower.
There's only one way to find out.
In we go. Quite the distance. Nope, the only way is up. Enter the spire. Okay, well. The Sage Spire. In mountain... Is that... No, mountuous silence do wintered specters watch from on high, ever reminding us how far we have climbed, how far we have fallen. Alright. Fancy lattice work here. The Sage Spire, the Imperial Province of Rosaria. My poor girl had a stick for a second. That was
It seems
Jill's sword.
somebody's woken this place up. The question is... who?
Well, I can tell you who it wasn't.
Unauthorized biometrics detected.
Someone's here.
Initializing security scan. Safety protocols disengaged.
I don't think that was someone, Clive. I think it was the tower.
Either way, it doesn't sound like we're welcome. Keep your guard up.
Alright, time to fight a tower. The gallery. Roll unit
Intruder
Meg.
Alert. Intruder alert.
I think my powers have returned. You?
There's ether here. An abundance of it.
Alright, let's go flashing. Might be able to get a full charge off of one use here with how many guys there are. Ah, not quite. Not quite densely packed enough. Wow. See that attack symbol? Wow.
Too slow.
Alright. More here. Anything to pick up? Doesn't look like it. Open the fancy door. This one has a different shape than the other ones. Nice music here. Hunters. Oh, bugs. Wow. The lighting here makes me think of Strangers of Paradise, to the point that if they ever made a 16 edition to Strangers, I feel like this is what they would use. So this is pretty slick. Alright, escapement bid. Ari has informed me that this place is full of weird accessories. Reduces ability cooldown time and restores moment of HP regain gauge following a precision dodge. Effect potency is directly affected by the strength of the attack dodged. Okay, that's cool. That's neat. So it gives you cooldown reduction based on how dangerous the thing you avoided is. Okay. Hearthflame. Some opponents cast Hearthflame, summon a magic sphere that protects a nearby ally by dealing damage to any who come in contact. Enemies accompanied by a Hearthflame can be identified by the icon above their heads. Just a 6, okay? The sphere can be dispelled by attacking it, but be warned melee strikes to the sphere will deal Clive damage. So range spells are
More goblins.
Step
now we
one.
know where they got their weapons. But how long have they been hiding here?
Wait. Wow. Oh, it's a number of hits. That's why it's 6. Understood. I cannot see in here. Bahamut's abilities are too bright. Dark area. And whack! Surprised that guy lived that. Heck. Ooh, fresh boys. Big orb. Let that handle the trash. Classification unit, Meg. Ball. Always light. Back in. Draw the blades. Fill ourselves up, get our combo filled. Got Jill's ice shattering in the as a like accoutrement here. Mexican. And one for the road. 107. This looks important, but nothing to be done with it. Push the shiny blue button. A lot of them
Dusk
crystals.
crystals everywhere.
Well, that's one mystery solved.
But there's no mother crystal.
Yet. We still have plenty of tower to explore.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. Grab this. There's a lot of them.
I know that voice. Come on.
Could just like wait a while. We know we got what we needed from them at this point, and they probably deserve it. Interesting little area here. These were terminals, I guess. Duck under here. That's a big engine.
Well, look who it is.
Big skelly man. Full of them crystals. Why does he have Nidus colors? The right shape, too.
Warning. Warning. Core defense systems engaged. Initiating sterilization lockdown.
Hey, there's a big rock.
What is it talking about, Joshua?
Good things, lads. Good things.
Big fist. Real slow, though. In before, it's gonna be like 3 times faster than that to actually fight it.
Hey! Over here.
Just. Why did you never think to do this before, Clive? In so many situations.
Take your friend and get out of this place. Now.
Yep, there it is. Now it's juice.
And while they run away, we do the fighting.
Alright. Sigma. It's a Sigma male. Oh god. Not expecting the rider kick.
Triable to the side of the head will do that.
Walk. He's actually got unique moves. I thought he'd be a Pepsi man, but he is not a Pepsi man. Really not a Pepsi man. Oh, this is gonna land. Muscle blow.
Nice try.
Oh. Warp. A little slow on the reaction there. Yoink. Eh. There we go. so well on my magic burst earlier. I'm like losing my rhythm now. Wah! Colossal blow. Hit me. Yep. And back in. Oh, came a lot further forward than I expected there. Too early on the response. Late on that response, there we go. Okay, that orb I have a couple seen. Back in. Alright, here we go. Ourselves built up a nice amount here. Probably not gonna be able to clear it with this run. Like save up for the big one. And one. Good chunk of damage there. 78 still. Culmination.
It's controlling the ether.
Oh, spin orbs. Oh, I got a ring.
Nice try.
Never watching for the ring. Came in a lot quicker than I was expecting. Colossal blow here. Stop. Chill out, bro. Demonic pulse. It's just a big AoE thing. That's giving me all kinds of trouble. So fast. God, I keep waiting for him to start moving. We have to do it like right as he moves. Just so quick.
Nice try. Slow.
That. Grab him. Give him a fist. There we go. All bad. Loss of blow. Outboard spin. There we go. Sigma defeated. Level up. It's 51. Living tissue. A knot of feather-like muscle dislodged from Sigma's colossal frame with a well-placed strike to the Sentinel's outer knee. And the weapon, Fallen Enforcer. Shadowy details of its make and provenance aside, attempting to explain why a blade so apparently blunt might be able to slice through hardened steel like a brand through butter would be trying to explain why birds can fly or the sky is blue. An endeavor best left for bards and book rights.
Security Sentinel 503 offline. Initiating Emergency Core Relocation Protocol.
Take it up.
If I didn't know better, I'd say that was the heart of a Mother Crystal.
Alright, fellas, time to start yapping.
I knew that fallen thing was no match for you. Allow me to apologize for earlier. That was, ill-played. All born of a misunderstanding, though. Can we start again?
We don't need your apologies. We need answers. And you're going to give them to us.
I suppose you'll be wanting to know about the tower, then? As you've probably guessed, this isn't the first time we've been here. Fact is, my people have been coming to this place for centuries.
Your people?
Have they now? To these ruins in particular?
Aye, well, they, talked to us. Told us what this lot was all for.
And what is it for?
Well, believe it or not, the Fallen were actually using this place to make their own, mother crystal. Though, despite years of searching, all we ever found was shards.
Then, Harpocrates was right. It would seem that the Fallen did indeed acquire the god's ability to craft crystals.
I wouldn't go that far. The shards aren't exactly divine. They're not even what you'd call decent. But they're better than nothing, and nothing is what our people had before we found them. So we've been coming here ever since.
But these dust crystals have only recently appeared on the black market. What made you decide to start selling them?
The skies. Once they went dark, the crystals started growing back, till there were more than you could count.
Yeah, this place is getting all crusty.
And with the mothers all cracked, anyone with anything that could muster so much as a spark had people queuing up to take their coin.
Yes. At a cost to us all. Quality apart, these crystals are no different from the ones the world has been using since the dawn of time. And it cannot continue.
No, it cannot. While this is clearly none of Ultima's doing, there can be little doubt but that it serves his cause.
Then our path is clear. So let's do what must be done.
Wait, you lot aren't thinking what I think you're thinking.
We're going up.
Oh, I think there's a good chance we are.
But, what about the tower's defenses? That thing you just fought, it won't be the last one. And the further you climb, the worse they'll get. How about we head back to Martha's before someone gets hurt, eh?
That is sound advice, which I suggest you take before someone gets hurt.
This is a threat.
Are you sure you don't want to think this over?
No.
We could talk about it outside, where it's safe.
I've never seen anything like that in here before. I swear.
I told the chief we should go home. I told him.
Alright, well, let's go see what we can find, shall we?
To think the Fallen built all this. The knowledge they must have needed.
Knowledge now lost.
Look at these god rays. Look at that fog. Excellent stuff. Okay, we got a little ring pattern here. See what we can find around. Pudding's getting real unstable around here. There's just crystals everywhere.
If this is like every other Fallen ruin,
then there'll be a lift.
Let's go up then.
onward and upward.
Alright. Area's gorgeous in a whole other way than Levi's area. Yeah. Leviathan's is like, look at this gorgeous tropical area. This is, look at this horrible, dusty dead mess. Great. Doing a lot with the color gray in here. Oh boy.
Any idea what those are?
Experiment
They
tanks.
seem to be containers of some sort. Or perhaps...
Cages. Like some sort of twisted menagerie. But why here?
Chocobo, a goblin, and a minotaur. Whole bunch more as we're going, it looks like. Look at this cathedral frickin' style to this window. Fallen Belt. Oh yeah, I should see if this sword is an actual upgrade. It is not. Tide Strike is still the best. Yeah, so I'm probably not going to find much that's better statistically in here over the Leviathan stuff. Okay. Oh, these are birds. Okay. Small animals. Drakes and stuff.
How many of these things are there?
Contaminant detected. Releasing subjects Alpha to Epsilon.
Oh, joy.
They're still alive. But this tower is
All
more
right.
than 15 centuries old.
Nope, Steam's offline. Come on. Don't be doing this to me now. Let's have some nice slashes through the room, shall we? Okay. Sword. And goodbye. More of them. Dragonets. Wah! Right there.
If they build this place to grow crystals, why imprison creatures here?
The walls. Through here. Okay, so we got a room and a big room. Big room has an item in it. A door we can't go through. Green's small room is the way forward. Door in
That
here.
device. It glows just like the doors.
What we got?
Development log entry 680
Audio logs.
925. Mitogenic reactor trial successful. 23 units of grade 3C crystal produced. Moving forward, all seeds fabricated from inorganic material
Bro,
are
that's
to be
Clyde
replaced
Hojo
with
from Seven.
lab-grown organic specimens.
Organic specimens. So they were turning
Not
living
in
creatures
question.
into crystals.
What would happen if Clive and Solid Snake had a conversation? Just be... You just keep appending question marks to the same sentence.
This won't be easy.
Okay, yes, I know there's a griffin. I want to get rid of the scorpions first, though. That was the wrong button. Morley jailed. Got some wind stuff at me. Didn't see that. Now there's the jump. That's what I'm waiting for. I want to throw one of these at him. Don't you do that. Every time I set this up, some frickin' enemy jumps away. Grab it. Get rid of the trash, guys. This thing is a problem. Ow. Well, gave me a poke, so it worked out, I guess. Come on. Wow. Get down. Block. Should have rising flames back in time to actually make use of it. Oh, actually, this thing would die to this. It's squishy. We're in so much damage it'll taken already. Through here. This room's a bright one with tanks. Chocobos. Empty ones too. Gobos. Gobolines. Gobos.
I doubt some of the creatures in these cages have been seen in Valisthea for 1,000 years.
Well, here's to 1,000 more.
God dang it. Where's the mage? Kills on him. Hey, nerd. The wrong one. That's fine. What? I feel like I know what a Domo Boy is, but I don't remember if I read it in FF, like in a different game, or if it's like a real thing that I forgot about. Oh, that's a weird looking Evis. Fire Wyvern. It's just, it's on fire. Go. Joink it down. Punch it up. Oof. Didn't see he was gonna burn on the breath. There we go. Alright, once again, I don't think I need to spend this intensity on this thing. It's just kind of low. The impulse is gonna do the rest of this. Maybe adding a Rising Flames for a finisher. Okay. Chest up here. Nourishment bit. Increases HP regain potential when taking damage while automatically restoring the HP regain gauge. Okay. Interesting. Maybe I'd try the escapement bit. Fall out of the HP. It just doesn't... It's so hard to just beat flat damage, though. It's the unfortunate nature of this is cool, but this just feels better. Hello. Got a jetpack. And a lightsaber. Omicron.
Of course they built more than one. Though it appears this incarnation can fly.
Oh god, we're not gonna have to climb up the entire Greek alphabet, are we? Omicron comes right before Sigma, doesn't it? I guess we would go down it if we're going to Omega. More cooldowns mean more abilities and more damage. Yeah. I have to dodge to get those cooldowns. And as seen from right there, I'm bad at it. Frequently bad at it. Okay. Here so we can have everything like this. Build up our combo. Draw. Tetsuken. Be able to one round this guy. And first. 110. Clean. Bombardment bit. Increases damage using most aerial attacks by 20%. Increases the maximum number of stomps from 2 to 3. I forgot you could do that. I forgot you can do the head bounce thing.
And that makes 2.
Yes. But of how many?
Oh, that was my concern, Jill.
Depends on how determined they were to conceal their activities.
Alright, you know what? I will take off my Will of Fire to attempt the escapement bit. We'll probably have to make a save here soon and do the reset. I'm gonna make the manual save now, just in case it hasn't done one in a hot minute. In case it crashes before I get to it. Let's not have a repeat of the last time. Down we go. Or up we go, rather, probably.
This is all too easy.
That one there means so much airtime traveling.
Why not simply disable the lift?
I just completely forgot you could do the head bounce thing.
That it's
Never used it. Past, like, the super early game. Alright, well this is a room.
There's
the landing.
An entire fleet.
Yeah, they're airships, aren't they?
I wonder if any are still capable of flight.
Mid will want to see this.
Okay. Okay, well, let's go have a look, shall we? Anyone with fear of heights should probably stop looking at the screen. We're just a little of the ways up, just a little high. Over there is Port Isolde, I believe. There's Phoenix Gate. There's the hole we made. There's the Blight. Oh, wait, no, that's Rosaria proper, isn't it? Yeah. The castle. Just a little up. Alright. Go say hello. Dragons. What? It's good to of what used to be Phoenix Gate, yes. Camera is weirdly zoomed out here. Okay, I need these guys to come down. Oh. Who's casting Protect? Why can these things cast Protect? Come on then. Cast here. Bracelets. Compare those against the ones we have here. Yeah, not quite as good as the Minwu. There's the aqueduct as it snakes its way down and around. I appreciate it so much, by the way, when games do this, where it's like, here's a high spot. And it's not an open world game with seamless stuff, but you can actually put the world in order by looking and, you know, using your eyeballs. It's a uncommon feature, sadly. Alright. Through these pillars. Whew. Ah. Alright, here's an arena. Bunch of dudes over that way. Item here. Potions. Alright, we're fully restocked finally. Yeah, so from here we can see sort of towards the lowlands. Chance to look around and get a grip of it, yeah. Yep. Okay. Alright.
Anomalous activity
Let's go.
detected in Hangar Bay. Mobilizing Aegis units.
Being watched. Let's show them what we're capable of.
Away we go! We're gonna build up a lot of gauge off of this because they're kind of clustered. Not have to get full, but a little extra. With. What? Ow. Almost. Impulse is just so nice for exact instances like this where there's just so much trash. I hear the sounds of something moving. Oh no, are there two of them? Yes, there are two of them. I hate it. You're fighting two of these. Enchilada. The bubbles. Wow, 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 wow. Alright, time to farm some dodges. Look at the... Alright, now for this is this cooldown thing. Great, cool, I got all my stuff back. Thought he was swinging the other way. Get out. This might kill, but I can still fire these on Petzican because it's worth it to get the other ones softened up. Finish this one off. And get that one nice and low. Ooh. Man. 20k. Dropping plenty of potions, that's nice. Huge dungeon crawl here. Alright, this is a big room. Probably a big fight in here. We'll do this and then we'll do the reset.
Transferring Sentry Prototype AM2 to Stasis Silo West.
Here we go. Ariman. With crystals.
We'll just have to hope those crystals it's sporting are as worthless as the others.
He's charged his crystal. does explain. Oh, it's on Grimmiden. I was gonna say the crystal, charging the crystal does explain why he's so crusty.
Better not to think about it.
Wait, jaw? Oh god, jaw. Go. On there. All eyes. Explosions. Roulette.
Follow the ether, Clive.
Right.
Oh god. Alright. Fancy. Wow. All eyes. Woof. Bad timing on that one, Joshua. Quick jaw into all eyes. Everything explodes all the time. Took a lot longer than I expected on that fight. Wow. So slow on that bite. You gotta stop, brother. You need to chill out with all the quake jaw. You know, I'm a fan of a good boomer shooter as the next guy, but too much. Roulette. Oh, there's another one. I thought that was Joshua's laser. Wow. Let's do some of this. Do a nice shred of the stuff here. Hold this. Let's get some big damage in. Okay, a bunch of them now. What? Okay. Ah, okay. Ranks. Grab him before he does all eyes. Go to town. Refill the gauge. A second to get all our cooldowns up. Coming up. Orbs everywhere. Man, that's a big orb. Wow. Don't quite have the time to know that one. Where are you coming from? come on. Don't want to do this again. Oh, he can't be broken out of this. Tried to get him. There. Build combo with this one. We'll hold on to this undead skin because we don't need it. There we go. Aqueous humors. Northern legend tells of a terrible winged creature, Angra Mainyu, who, having lost one of its eyes to the blade of an intrepid adventurer, spent the rest of its days weeping as it wandered the countryside. So bitter were its tears that upon striking the earth they would turn the very soil to stone. A side effect that would both irk farmers while simultaneously tempt blacksmiths with the prosperity, or the prospect, of what such a substance might do to their iron.
Neural link lost. Re-establishing connection.
Imagine an entire war fought with these things.
The quantity of ether required to animate them all would be unfathomable. No wonder they were trying to manufacture their own crystals.
Unable to establish connection. Raising threat index.
Oh boy.
It seems we've made an impression.
Okay.
Perhaps the rest of the cages will open now.
Don't tempt fate, Joshua.
Forgive me, brother. They may not.
I appreciate how much they slip in stupid little things like that for Clive and Joshua in these DLCs. Okay. Let me drop this save here. Twice for paranoia's sake. I'm gonna reset the game so it doesn't crash on us. Be back in just a couple minutes.
living flesh.
I'm beginning to think this whole tower is alive.
I forgot to press the unmute button. Thank you for saying, Ari. I was saying, yeah, it does make me feel very alive. They talk like brothers actually talk, where one makes a Snyder mark, the other one's just like, don't, shut up. Fellas. Also, we've got Meat Moss, you know, classic. Did that hard one got denied. Back. Focus. Okay. Chest. I am, in fact, going to take the bait and walk all the way over this and be useless. Sailment bit. Increases the rate at which damage multiplier rises while enemies are staggered, as well as increases the maximum to 200. The battle technique double impact is earned upon attaining maximum. Okay. This one sounds useful. This one sounds real spicy, especially with the setup I have, which just dumps projectiles and fast-hitting things out. Alright, potion, that was worth it. Yeah, I don't know if you saw, but when I was talking about the Leviathan stuff, a big thing with these, like, reflections, I really wish that these were just permanent upgrades that you got. Because, like, some of these are really cool, but none of them feel like they're worth using in a slot. They're just like, this is really nice and makes this ability a little more interesting, but I don't think it's worth my equipment. Sailment Pit, my beloved. Yeah, that one seems good. Bigger DPS, my favorite. My lord, this room has got a lot of stuff going on for how small it is. Nice dunk there, Joshua. Don't want to spend my Zentetsuken.
Sort of corruption.
Pulsing.
I don't know, but wouldn't you say it looks oddly familiar?
I don't know if I would say that, Joshua. Or do I like the ones in this DLC is I feel like actual gear choices over just power go up. That's fair. Some of them, yeah, it's like, it needs to give me damage as well. Don't avoid the Slavic spirits, but it's just Slavic stuff. Right. Okay. I was like, I know I've read this word somewhere. I don't remember where I've earned it or read it. He's got Kratos tattoos. There he is.
One over 1,500 years ago. Yes.
Shut.
Nice try.
Swing. Too late on the response there. Hey, bud, you want to come back inside? Wrong set there. Early on that dodge. Why? Oh, I thought he was going to have to do a wind-up first. Guy hurts. Just like a high-speed Minotaur, but... speed is messing me up. I should probably use the limit break sometime. I always forget I have this. Parry the charge. Alright, let's build up the gauge. Big slice. And one. $125. Nice. That is curved. That was not a precision dodge game, but you know, I appreciate you giving it to me. Revivement bit improves limit break induced enhancements while increasing HP regen during limit by 50%. Also, fatal damage is taken while it's full. Limit break is automatically triggered, preventing KO, except under special circumstances such as being in the Deadlands. All right.
Stasis units 5 to 14 offline. Initializing emergency subroutines. Diverting reactor power.
I think it's getting ready to receive us.
Sure. Nice hex shield inside there. No.
Ah, there's another one of those devices.
Let's learn some lore.
Development log entry 750501.
Down there's where we're going.
Average improvement of crystal resilience 492% when biological core exhibits high ethereal congruity. Specimens with a congruity rating of 7 or below are to be sent to B level for military repurposing.
Waste not, want not.
Okay. Scorpions. I was not allowed to slam there. I don't know why. My impulse control. Oh, hang on. My gauge started here. In a crowded room. Take that. Wow. Scorpions are left. Weaker. Fresh. Fatties. Vodka. Hamster spawn right here. Okay. Impulse to his thing, shreds all this stuff down for me. Clear the room out. Getting a little busy on the screen here. Camera's like really choked in here. Nice sync strike, Joshua.
The work of the fallen.
Then they were closer to attaining godhood than we ever imagined.
No wonder Ultima struck them down.
Boy, let's squeeze between the capillary veins. What do we got? A Worm mounts Orchestrion roll. Well, the word, the worm, has meanings to me for a different game, so... Alright, this is the big boss arena. Oh, another Omicron. Joy. Now with ads. This one seems to have some reduced defenses. Jill.
Let's try.
Let's get it on the spice here. Meant to avoid that. Got a little too locked in on the animation. Lay into him. Pull up that meter. And that combo. Big number. And
secondary and tertiary firewalls breached. Code red. Code red.
The heart must be close.
up we go. Is this already the end? Is this one a short one compared to the Leviathan? Just a big dungeon crawl with a boss at the top. They're nice and quiet up here. The Hall of Elysiation.
There.
Yes, it is.
Now's our chance.
Preemptively potion here. Unable to save this time. Okay. Make sure that was because I was popping the potion. Okay. Just gonna update that there save. Alright. Let's go poke the ominous colored crystal in the room full of eyeballs and blood vessels. Nothing could go wrong. Much shorter than Leviathan. Okay. That's fine.
Unauthorized entry
Oh boy.
detected.
Look at those
Primary
patterns.
core firewalls
Where have I seen those before?
Initializing iconoclastic defense
Time for
system.
something to
Omega
cook.
1.
Yep. Hey, buddy.
Plastic defense system.
I've a feeling we're about to find
That
out.
he's ever cooked before.
And that we will not like the answer.
Is this gonna be a genuine crossover with 14 because they're using like all these terms and it's the same patterns and it's an Omega model? Oh, this one's a lot fleshier. But it's got scarab teeth this time. Oh, he ate the crystal.
Core containment complete. Authorizing environmental sterilization protocol.
He's kind of
Well,
spicy.
at least we know where it is this time.
Quite. And if we want it...
If we want it, all we have to do is kill an icon.
Alright, here we go.
Safety routines disabled. Weapons armed. Stand clear.
Omega. Delta attack.
Too slow. Nice try.
Oh boy. It's a wave cannon.
Too slow.
Ah, I jumped. Wanted to get the gauge halfway filled. And the L wave cannon. board so far. Okay, fire second wave now. Delta attack. Learn these patterns here. Gonna try and get the gauge. Ah. Grab him on our way out too. Just to wait for. Grab him, pull him down. Calm down, big fella. Delta attack. And L wave cannon. That. There. Delta attack. Wave cannon. Ooh. Messed up the dodge on that one.
Nice try.
Regular wave cannon. Alright. First down. Where we gotta get the damage in. He has a lot of health, but still. I'm gonna try a slightly different pattern here. This. I'm gonna put it under this. A big number. He still has a lot of health though, so I think I've been locked. 149! Alright, bud. Time for the real fight.
Is it over? Please tell me it's over.
He still had like 2/3 of his health, Barclive.
Data assessment complete. Recalculating threat level. Weapon routines authorized. Rerouting core power to Omega 1.
Oh boy, here we go.
Not yet. And what makes you say that?
Oh, techno. Insert your favorite jam emote in chat. Oh, he's getting... is he, like, Bane juicing? Ah.
Those new arms, for one.
Oh, good. Portals. Ah. Cyberspace. I see.
All right. I'm convinced.
God, what is that shape? Omega Ionos. He's going into maximum overdrive. Oh, it's escape. It's escape. Everywhere I go, I hear his song. Let's get some stuff built up here. Jam emote. If I had one, I would spam it. Okay, Near Automata orbs. God, it's time for Lucilius practice. Now he starts skating around with the laser firing. Yoink. Missed. Infiltrator, here we go. Can't even see myself right now.
Seems like it still has some fire left in it.
How am I correct?
Let's try.
Lord. Yeah, I will say, this fight probably not great for colorblind people. There's a lot of blue and purple overlapping each other. Oh, I want to be in that. Thought it was over with. It was not. My elixir's down. Can you stop running away? Ion Efflux. In a Delta attack. Hyperextension. Ow. Let's go in. On. Yes! Get parried, nerd. In the schmicks, and I have no idea what's happening. But it's working. Okay. Up again. Lines. Oh, we did it again. Oh. Wow. I did not see a safe space there. Got a little too greedy. Fine. Extension is the dash. Not the dash, the shot forward. I might actually run out of gas here. I might go down if I don't get a little sharper on the uptake. That's the part that I've been able to get before now. Oh, I'm stuck in his arm. Stuck on his arm. Ion Efflux. I don't want to break him until stuff back because I want to get as much damage as possible during it. Some overdrive. Here we go. Combo. Draw. And finish. Healthy amount of damage there, but he has still got a good chunk left. 158. 5 maneuvers. Still more mechanics. He is multi-jumping. Oh, God. Game hung there. Got 2 potions left. The orbs.
Nice try.
Away from the puddles. My lord, where's this lead spot? Build here. Gauge, chunk some of this stagger meter. Just use this for healing. Grab him. Do the big jump here again. Cannot get the timing on that. So quick. Easily my favorite fight in the game. That's fair. For ground fight, probably. I think I still like Bahamut just for style points. But I haven't seen the full thing of it yet, obviously. Because I never know if there's more. A bunch of this can be paired with proper clash style parry. Oh well, here's something. Oh, compression. Call the FF8 fans. I guess the FF8 fans already in the game, so. DPS check time? Or
Why can't I?
Breathe. Because it's constricting all of creation.
he's constricting the very foundations of creation.
We better kill it quick.
Yep. Okay.
Guys, we're running out of room.
Just keep fighting.
Here we go. Yeah, it's for the very fair. It's just hard to beat space fight with Bahamut, you know? It's a pretty high bar to start with. We gotta go. Attacks! Fill the gauge. It's getting real tight in here. Dimensional compression. I feel like he's building up damage attenuation as this is going. To, you know, add to the pressure. Woo! There we go. Mega defeated. Getting a little spicy there. Omega Nodule. Common sense would suggest that any metal taken from the corpse of a centuries-old construct, metal that shudders and quakes like a slab of freshly cut swine's flesh, should be given a wide berth, if not a hefty heave into some nearby lagoon. That said, legendary weaponry is rarely the product of common sense. Very nice. That is, however, a very good, like, last challenge fight. High pressure, tons of stuff coming at you.
Omega Control Unit.
Very good.
Offline. Initiating emergency core
Still fight
extraction.
music every time. Hello.
Would you care to do the honors, Clive?
Gladly.
Big spice. Brother, what are you doing here?
For what? I thought I told you to leave this place.
What must you ruin us all? I cannot let you do that. We need these crystals. They're all we have.
And just who is this we?
We are of an ancient tribe, one of the first to lose its lands to the Blight. For countless years, we were forced to roam the Twins. A nation without a mother crystal, a people without a blessing. So we found our own. The dust crystals provide us a means to survive.
Yes, but at what cost? Like all crystals.
Thank you, Mecha
The
Fortune,
shards
for
channel
returning
ether.
the crystal. That's why I know
Where
that
do you think
voice.
that ether comes from?
Thank you.
It's sucked from the land, as a leech sucks blood from a beast.
And what? You just expect us to believe that?
No, but that doesn't make what we've told you any less true. If this heart is anything like the others, it will bleed the twins of their life force, till naught remains, naught but death.
The proof is all around. What do you think robbed your people of their home in the first place? We are trying to stop that from happening again. And this is the only way.
Fuck me. You're Sid.
Took you a
You
while.
saw what happened after the Empire lost Drake's head. What do you suppose they will do when they find out, as they surely will, that there is another heart hidden right here under their noses? Your people's need will count for naught.
They're also, like, not very useful. People are kind of catching on.
Damn it. It doesn't look like we have much of a choice.
But you said you didn't believe him, Chief.
I don't. But the man does have a point. There's no keeping this place a secret now. And hanging on to these crystals will only get our people killed. Have it your way then. Just promise me you'll leave my people out of it.
Stand back. It's about to get hot in here.
Surge detected. Warning. System overload. System overload.
And wow. The crystals seem after it breaks.
Core not
Very
found.
nice.
System failure imminent. System failure.
We should leave.
I hope we did the right thing.
Time to leave. Frame rate can't handle all these particles. Maybe it's a little more structurally sound than the first appeared. Now the lights go out. Back to normal.
We all saw the crystals fade, but what of the cages? We barely even explored half of the chambers.
Without the heart to sustain them, I doubt those still slumbering in the tower will stir now, if ever.
I hope you're right. The last thing the world needs is one of those six-legged pests running around wreaking havoc. We have more than enough two-legged pests to deal with as it is. However blameless they may claim to be.
What? Oh, two-legged. Right. Sorry. I was just wondering what I'm going to tell the village elders when we get back. I suppose I'll just beg them for forgiveness, and when that doesn't work, give them the slip and lie low for a year or two.
You're planning to run away? Again?
What? It's got us this far, hasn't it? I mean, we may have had a bit of help, like.
Kind of you to remember. Will you and your people be alright?
Oh, we've made do without before. I reckon we'll survive. And if what you said is true, it's not like the rest of the realm's going to have it much easier. Besides, one man's ordeal is another man's opportunity, as the old saying goes.
I don't recall ever hearing that one, but fine.
Now, if you don't mind, we've got places to be.
Yeah, I think your arm got broken earlier. You should probably see a doctor.
I mean, we do.
Got punched by that big guy.
Thanks for everything.
I said, we've got places to be.
Back to the hideaway, then. Karen and Hippocrates will want to hear about this.
I was thinking we might first return to the tower and see if we can...
Back to the hideaway, then.
Excellent. Alright, let's head home. The older sibling and his girlfriend putting their foot down for the younger one. Some new crafting recipes, we'll check those out afterwards. Done.
Back, are ya? So? Did you find out where the dust crystals were coming from, or what?
It's, a long story. And perhaps one better told in the shelves.
Let's go.
Bloody hell. Remind me never to go poking round in any fallen ruins.
Not only a mother crystal of human creation, but an icon as well? Truly, the study of our fallen forebears is endlessly rewarding. The wonders of which they were capable never ceased to amaze.
They came as something of a surprise to us, too.
You can say that again. We had no idea what we were getting ourselves into when we set foot in that tower.
We only knew the old stories. Of a people so consumed by greed that they sought to overthrow the gods. And I'd hazard the thing we found in that tower was conceived for that very purpose.
Omega. The offspring of the Fallen's boundless knowledge and unchecked ambition. A dangerous combination for all concerned.
And Ultima crushed them. It was he whose secrets the Fallen coveted, let's not forget. He whom they strove to dethrone. Just as we strive to dethrone him now. Without their knowledge. And without their weapons of war.
Clive.
This power I've been given may exceed even theirs. But if I use it, as they did, who's to say things won't end the same way?
Come now, brother. I think the events of recent days have made it abundantly clear that we are not our ancestors. As well you know.
You're right. They made crystals. We destroy them.
In crafting their artificial art, the Fallen sought to emulate the divine. But that is not the path we have chosen.
No. We don't want to be gods. We just want to be free.
Well said. If one does not learn from the mistakes of the past, one is doomed to repeat them. And so, I mean to write down everything you've told me to the very last detail, that those who come after might learn from our travails, and perhaps, just perhaps, forge a brighter future for our descendants.
All right. Complete. All right. A dusk shard. As if unable or unwilling to accept the loss of their mother, with the destruction of the Sage Spire's heart, did all nearby dust crystals shatter and fade. Oddly, those far removed from the tower, however, do not appear to have suffered the same fate, including a particularly suspect sample Goots was gulled into buying on a recent journey to Port Azalda. Not even what you'd call decent. Alright, well. There is the end of that. New items available at Karen's Toll, you say? Got some stuff scattered all about here. Let's get all these cleared out, and I suppose we'll call it an evening. So yeah, much shorter. By the time I was doing this in the Leviathan DLC, I had just gotten to town.
It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
So, Leviathan DLC, probably better time-wise for your money if you're paying the full price. And, but this DLC, more consistently good. Never took a Salem bit or the parry bit off my set.
Is that all?
Did I get the parry set? Did I overlook it? I've got the stagger one, the air bit, the LB bit, dodge bit, and the healing bit is what I've found.
Still alive, are ya?
Let's see. There was something new though in shop here. Nothing here. It was the Iconoclasm. This is the Omega song, probably.
Finished, are ya?
Blackthorn, what you got for me?
Trouble with your gear, or
What's that for, dear?
The Omega weapon. An upgrade.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
My reward is with me. Obtain the Omega weapon. Okay, and then yeah, these I can't make until I beat the game and get access to the roguelike mode. Right.
That it? Fine.
First the skies, then the crystal.
Okie dokie. Let's read this here letter. Dear Sid. I write you this note from Imperial lands. Yes, I know we said we'd be going straight home, but a little detour to trade the trinkets we'd picked up on our travels for some trusty gil seemed in order. Give the elders something to soften the shock of losing the dust crystals like. Truth is, those crystals have long been a lifeline for our people. And though I may have been quick to comprehend your reasoning that they're not but a tether to a sinking ship, humble country folk like mine are rather less receptive to new ideas. Wish me luck in turning them to the righteous path. Parry bit doesn't do much, but it makes it so that when you clash or trigger parry, it turns the name red, so you can see the proper windows. Oh, okay, that's neat. P.S. In the unlikely event that we should ever find ourselves driven from our home at point of pitchfork, I trust you'll spare us a bed or three. The lads can sleep on the floor in a pinch. Okay. Grab the dust crystal, and then... Oh, there's another one from the Leviathan DLC. I'm guessing I have to beat the game to get access to that, because I did clear out basically everything. So there's the last item here, which I assume comes from beating the game, and then a second one for the Rising Tide. Probably comes with the game mode. Get stone. Alright, let's see what the Omega weapon, how it's got some style. So the Fallen Enforcer, that's a nice sword. And then the Omega weapon, this does look kind of clean, doesn't it? Yeah. It's a good final weapon. Alright, let's go hand this in. Double check there's no more side quests to take, and I believe this is finally it, folks. All that remains is to make for Origin.
Clive, how may I help you today?
There's the Grand Cast, which adds the Echoes of the Fallen characters. Okay, yeah,
One
even on the
must
timeline
understand
here.
one's place in the world.
Echoes of the Fallen should happen first, but it doesn't have to.
Thus ends today's lesson.
Okay. I might actually hop over there just to make sure the guys didn't spawn in any new quests.
Clive! Quick look.
Rad design. Yeah. Okay, nothing on
Always
the main
something
page.
in there. To inside.
Kingdom Hearts vibes. Yeah. Aha! Yeah, it did cause another one to spawn. Unique content for finishing both of them. Maybe two of them. We'll see. We got 30 minutes here before usual time ends. Yep, there's one. The Water of Life.
Praise be to the heavens.
I was gonna say, I think these guys probably come from here, right? That's just a quest that couldn't spawn until I left and came back. Shula?
No, it has to be him.
What has to be who? If you, don't mind my asking.
It's not your asking, I mind. It's my explaining. But I don't see any other way around it. You see, when a baby is born here, we hold a ceremony to welcome them. The rite of immersion, we call it.
Baptism.
But I don't know whether Walius was ever afforded that courtesy. What is abundantly clear, though, is that my ancestors never welcomed him as one of us. And I want to change that. The problem is, the ceremony requires 3 ministrators. The baby's parents and a witness. As tributary, the role of witness would normally fall to me. But being Walius's closest living relative, I must play the role of mother.
So you want me to serve as witness in your stead?
That's right.
And the
A
father.
witness must be a trusty guardian, ready to steer the child through the stormy waters of life and on to tranquility. Which is why I thought of you.
Sure.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, Clive.
So, if you will serve as mother and I's witness, who will take on the father's role?
I have a younger brother. He should be making ready for the rite as we speak, though whether he is or not. Let me introduce you.
Please do. If he's anything like his sister, I'm sure we'll get on famously.
I'll bid him come to the Witten Hall. Will you wait for us there?
Gladly.
Alright, the water of life.
It is good to have him back.
Up we go.
Clive, my brother.
If it isn't my old mate Sid!
Yep.
You?
So you do remember me?
I think put on the
Even
wall.
stripped
Hey,
of my
Lord,
cunning
child fresh out of time
disguise?
prison.
I'm touched.
You two know each other.
My friends and I crossed paths with your brother on our hunt for the dusk crystals, during which we saved his life. 3 times, was it?
3, 4, who's counting? All I know is when Shula mentioned she'd called in Sid the Outlaw to help young Walyas, I could be sure that the little rascal was in safe hands. I mean, having seen you in action back at the tower, I know exactly what you're capable of.
So the mercenary you met in the Sage Spire, that was Clive. And he saved your life? That's a rather different story from the one you told me. And a far likelier one at that. It would appear my family owe you twice over. Whether they admit it or not. Honestly, Fammy, would it kill you to tell the truth once in a while?
What? I said sorry, didn't I? How about we save the, recriminations until after the ceremony, eh?
Speaking of which, what does this ceremony involve exactly?
Water.
It's simple, really. We each say a short prayer and anoint the child's head with holy water.
Nothing too onerous then.
So, a baptism.
Not about the rite itself, no. But it does call for some preparation. One of the witness's responsibilities is to collect the holy water, you see. 3 phials for the 3 ministrators, each taken from a particular place. Don't worry, though. It's not as if you have to go alone. I can show you the way.
I'd appreciate that.
Famiel, you stay here and ready the Witten Hall.
Leave it to me.
If there's anything Jill and I can do to assist you.
We'd be glad to help.
Thank you both.
Alright, you two have fun.
All right then, let's get started, shall we? There are 3 types of holy water that we must collect. The water of the mountain, of the river, and of the sea. We take the water of the mountain from the spring atop Maiden's March. The water of the river from the course that flows through the ruins of Riversmeet. And the water of the sea from the shallows of Tailwind Bay. Here are the phials we'll be using in the ceremony. I'm ready to leave whenever you are.
Alright. Off we go then. None of them are in the same direction, because of course they aren't. Okay, we can finally go that way. Well, let's do some teleporting then. Watch out for... Oh, we're gonna have to fight the frickin' juiced up coral over there, aren't we? I'm not a fan of that fight. Avoid the spiders. Hang out over here. Avoid the scorpions. That's the word I'm looking for. Around here. Oh boy.
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Someone's in
Yep,
trouble.
there it is.
Come on.
I knew there would be something over here when I fought this before.
Help! What help? Nobody's coming to
Oh, it's the other two.
help.
We're here to help.
Hey, buddy.
It's attention on us.
I'll do more than that.
I'm gonna go for the dive here. Ah! Still don't have the timing on that down. Do you ever have levels now? Yoink. And one. Nope. Bonk him. One. First hit on that. Alright. Might be missing a hit on the end of this. See? Yeah, can't get my spin in. Oh, no, pull out the sword. Oh, well, this will clear the eyes at least. Just I don't know, big chunk of damage there. Down to Torgal getting bodied. Alright. Fist. Whisker.
Is anyone hurt?
Oh, Sid! Thank all the clouds in the heavens you came.
You saved us. Again.
Would you two care to explain what you're doing up here?
The chief sent us to fetch incense for the ceremony. So the Witten Hall smells nice. For the little Ben.
You mean to tell me you braved this den of deadly beasts for some tree sap?
You don't have to do everything he says, you know.
Or if you must, at least have the good sense to ask one of our hunters to accompany you.
We're sorry.
It's fine. Just go back to the village before you get yourselves into any more trouble.
Right you are.
Oh, and thanks and that.
Remind me to give my brother a cuff round the ear when we get back. Right then. Let's collect this water, shall we?
Yes. Water.
The rain that falls on the mountain, emerges here, in these springs.
The source of the river. The source of life.
Precisely. Take care not to spill it.
Right. Let's save that for the ceremony.
Alright. Over to River's Meet now. Avoid the spiders. And around here, avoid the crabs.
Careful. We can collect the water of the river from here.
Alright, this one looks to be peaceful, thankfully.
The water of the river represents life. It is constantly moving, constantly changing. And though its course may twist and turn or branch into 1,000 separate streams, it always flows in the same direction, from source to sea, beginning to end.
Like time. What of Wallius then? When your ancestors froze him, did they remove him from the River of Life?
They did. Like an ice-bound pool that didn't thaw for 80 summers. But now he's free to flow again, to live. And you and I shall flow with him, for we are all but drops of water in the great river of life.
I find that thought oddly reassuring.
Go on.
A drop of water might seem insignificant on its own, but as a part of a torrent, it can cleave a path through the hardest rock. It makes me believe we humans might just stand a chance.
I believe we might. Just one more file to go then.
Nearly done.
Already got that chest. Had one of my upgrade items in it. I guess we'll teleport to Tailwind and grab Ambrosia and ride down the path. I'll just keep a lookout for any aquamarine over here, because I haven't been back since we got that option.
Fly,
Singing at the
Ambrosia.
strange, at least. This regular item sparkle there. That up. Yeah, Mantoise's space.
This path leads down to the coast. Usually we keep this gate shut tight, but since this is a special occasion...
Pop off Ambrosia and open it up.
Thank the tides the weather held. This place can be treacherous when the waves are high. If it weren't for the holy water, no one would ever come down here.
I'll be sure to watch my step.
Why don't we take it from, like, that? You know, it might be thematically appropriate. Saying.
Water flows to the sea, then rises into the clouds. Just like life, the end is not the end, only a new beginning.
Okay.
My ancestors chose this place because it was where the first boat landed.
Okay, that's...
And it's a good thing they didn't land closer to the surge.
Quite.
Yep. Fill it up.
The water of the sea. I still can't help but be awed by it.
Oh? All that wave ever made me feel was pity and sorrow for the innocent life trapped inside it. The child my great-grandfather sacrificed to try to change his people's fate. It was wrong, an unforgivable sin. But I often wonder, will my descendants ever forgive me for what I have done? As tributary, I've faced many difficult choices. And though I've always striven to do what's best for my people, here we live in poverty, hidden away from the world. So have my choices denied them a better life, just as my ancestors denied Walyus his?
No. You would not forcibly sacrifice one of your people to save the others. You do the best you can for all of them, as do I. We share in their woes, just as we share in their joys. And the most we can do is try to bring them more of the latter.
Aye, you're right. And try I shall, to bring all of my people a better tomorrow. Walyus included.
Then I wish you luck. If my time with the boy is any indication, he's going to be quite a handful.
Yeah, he's just gonna reset time and make you handle his problems twice.
Then we must start as we mean to go on, and give him the very best welcome we can.
Where to next, then?
Back to the village, to find out if my brother has made the necessary preparations. Or got his lackeys to do it for him.
Find out. Alright, Famiel.
We have the holy water. Is everything else in place?
All ready to go. Told you could count on me.
Then let us begin. Famiel, have your men summon everyone to the Witten Hall.
Right you are.
Ashula, wait. I don't know the words.
Don't worry. There aren't many of them. We'll have time enough to practice before people arrive.
Loud in here.
My friends, we are gathered here today to welcome this child into our community by the rite of immersion, as has been our custom since the first reign. As tributary, I would normally perform the rite with the child's parents, but Walyus's mother and father returned to the sea long ago. So I and my brother Famiel shall serve as his family, while the one who returned him to us shall bear witness in my stead. Clive, if you would step forward.
like the rain that falls on the mountains tall, are we born.
Like the river that flows through the valleys below, do we live.
Like the boundless sea, where the currents run free, do we die, and to the clouds then rise again.
The circle of water is the circle of life, and today from the heavens falls rain anew. This child, Walius, now joins our stream, and he shall flow with us from the mountains to the sea.
Oh, nice fire.
You played your part to a T, Clive. Thank you. It means a lot to us.
I was honored to be asked, and terrified I'd miss.
Now that you're part of the family, young Walyas, my lad, Uncle Samuel can teach you the ways of the world.
Oh no, he can't.
Eh?
Don't be so hasty. Your brother's knack for self-preservation might serve him well.
Ha! You are never going to let me live that down, are you?
Is his voice actor Gaz?
I'm gonna raise Walius as if he were my own. Teach him everything I know about life, our people, and our past.
Really similar to that last line.
But with all the mother crystals gone, he will grow up in a world without comforts. One where we only have ourselves and each other to rely on.
I'd say your people are better prepared than most to survive in such a world, Shula. To thrive, indeed, under your guidance.
Only if nature continues to smile on us. If we were to lose her gifts, we'd be left with nothing at all.
Yes. But it needn't come to that. Not if we can stop the spread of the Blight. So long as we can save a single patch of soil, we can plant the seeds for a new world. One where we can all be free.
Perhaps then we might finally be able to step out from behind our curtain, eh? Till that day comes, I wish you good tide.
Thank you. We should be on our way.
Well, you be careful out there.
Aye, you steer clear of trouble now.
Likewise.
And away we go. Complete. Almost enough to level up. The first rain talisman. There's our last piece. Oft called pennons on account of their flag-like nature, these quaint, hand-woven charms are believed to represent one's journey down the river of life from first rain to their ultimate return to the sea. Every Mysidian receives dozens of the talismans at their rite of immersion with hopes that their journey is as long as it is calm.
To think, we must be the first outsiders to have witnessed that rite in over a century.
Wallius has been waiting for it for nearly as long. He seemed pleased to be finally rejoining the family.
Now all we have to do is save that family. To change our river's course.
Right. That is everything finally done, I believe.
Oh, yes, is
Right in time. We'll do one last check at the hideaway. I believe that is finally everything, which means tomorrow
This is all we have.
we're gonna finally wrap this sucker up. We'll be heading in for one last, well, maybe not one last room. I don't know how long Origin's gonna take to beat. But we're gonna get started on it. I'll finally have to make that decision of what the heck am I doing next. Alright, there we go. 3 last little updates. Get these little markers off our screen. Make sure our hunt board's clean. Pretty sure it is. Yep. Everything's clear. Alright, get this
Back
little
again.
thing off Vivian.
What is it that you wish to learn? Here you are. Very good.
Okay. Go check off the last bit in the room. And at the orchestrion. While I'm doing this, if people want to, watch things such as the next bit of this, you can see it live here on Twitch at twitch.tv/thecs19. Or if you want to see older parts, you can do so over at YouTube at youtube.com/@thecs19. If you want to keep up with stream announcements and just general stuff, I retweeted a fair amount of art and such this morning, for example. You can do so over on Blue Sky at thecs19.bsky.social. Tomorrow, we will be back trying to wrap this game up. Maybe not be able to get it all in one sitting. I don't know how long Origin is. Might be a whole freaking thing. We'll find out. And then if we get through it, that'll be this entire game beat. We'll finally be through the whole thing. I've only just realized that Clav's bed is precariously perched right next to a frickin' ledge. Brother, if you roll at all, you're gonna just, hit the floor. Also, this is... especially if you have Jill in here at the same time. Because I don't know where else she stays, because she's always right there. But yeah, anyway, after tomorrow, we should be back with more Phoenix Wright Justice for All with Ari there in chat on Thursday. To continue on with that game, because this last case is looking to be a spicy situation. But for now, that is all for me. Thank y'all for coming out, and I will see y'all next time. Later.